Part 1. White Clouds. Red Wolf Moon. The Flame in the Darkness. Hoarfrost now graces treetops and open fields alike, and an icy chill blown in from the north of Fargus blankets the land. All of Fodlan's creatures begin to settle in for a long winter. The setting sun bathes the full winter coat of every wolf in a foreboding scarlet glow. Hunters can now spread the word that the Red Wolves are back on the prowl.
Yo, the Red Wolves are back on the prowl. What's good, everyone? My name is Megs here. I'm back here with more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. In the last episode, we took care of the Battle Eagle and Lion pretty handily in the fact that we defeated everyone. But anyways, though, we get more funding from the church. And guess what? We can do more time loop shenanigans if we want.
That's what we're dealing with. Is there no chance it's an infectious disease?
There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake. With symptoms that varied, there are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about Remire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my, if it isn't Gerald. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything, after you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Remire Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela.
You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village. After all, I owe you my life, if you'd like. I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the two of us.
Which two of us?
Professor! A bit of a tease, are we? A girl could get used to this side of you.
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense. It's time to move out.
Do not make a move on the cougar, Byleth. You are stronger than that.
As you like. Goodbye, Gerald. Goodbye, Professor.
Oh, God.
I'll be in my office making preparations. What about you? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights. Hey!
Yo! Just passed out. What was that?
If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got it?
Yo, what was in that food I ate earlier? Good lord, wasn't that feast Claude trying to poison me?
Actually, I felt that way before.
Jeez, Claude tried to poison me before the thing actually started. He's like, I need to get Teach out of the way if possible if we ever go to war. I have the premonition. And yeah. Oh god. It's actually ridiculous how much more time I spend on here than I have on my other profile. But then again, when you do stuff like this, like on my other profile, Balthus has like an S+ in tactics. Let me see, does Caspar have one? No, Caspar has an A, because it takes forever to rank up stuff that characters don't like, which I do appreciate, but I will definitely say it's kind of annoying. Like, come on, I just want to hurry up and get my stuff done, but you know, we gotta get that obligatory training in and all that. So I'll try to go through this as, you know, quickly as possible. Why does Anna have a Bane in authority when she has an amazing charm growth? It's actually ridiculous now that I think about it. Like, oh yeah, let's make the character have an amazing growth in one specific category, but suck everywhere else. And yes, I'll probably be using this, and I'm using the infinite renown like glitch that we have as well, because if you can reset the month and do everything in your first monetary exploration, you can just use the infinite money you get and just, you know, goad your way into getting more. Flame hates horses, but we already gave her an S.
Nope.
Giving her all these tactics.
Oh, thanks.
But yeah, it's just like, you get kind of annoying. Let's see. We have Ferdinand von Ayer. You know what? Let's give him flying. You know what? Yeah, he's good. Already good with horses. Let's make him good with freaking wyverns as well. Make him a wyvern lord to patch up his defense. I'm kidding. Because I'm pretty sure I used a lot of my Rocky Birdots to make everyone just like an absolute juggernaut in terms of like what they can learn. You need to learn how to ride horses that are not flying in the sky. But yeah, this can take forever in regards to this. But you know, yeah, everyone a good level up or two. Caspar, gosh dang it, I need to rank up more. Like, look at Lidhart, it's ridiculous. Lysithea, I guess. Flying, because Lysithea is a character you're going to need on every single playthrough. And I'll have to look at all the, like, supports that I have by the end of the playthrough. Like, alright, what's everyone's support level at? Hey, alright, we're going to go do it. Get everyone's, like, off screen and all that. Goals are still the same. Let's go to group tasks. You have an S, you have a C, so we're gonna have Bernadetta, and we're just gonna put Dorothea because Dorothea needs to get more. And that should be good. Oh, hey Shamir, I forgot.
Whatever.
Oh well, I suck at that. Anyways, though. Oh wait, 4.
You look unwell.
Uh-oh.
It's because of what happened, isn't it?
Don't speak of it aloud.
You can't change the past. For now, all we can do is use it to our advantage.
I know that. I also know that I must steel myself to ascend the Imperial throne.
Those preparations are going well. Someone is coming.
Professor.
Oh,
I
hi,
heard
oh
about a mission
god. Hubert.
Something terrible is happening in Remire Village.
How's
That's where
it
you were
going?
when fate sent you our way. This feels preordained.
Are the Knights making progress with their investigation?
About as much as you think so. But yeah, they're making headways.
What is happening there is by design. There must be someone pulling the strings. There is the Death Knight, of course, and the mysterious mages who were implicated with the Western Church. They showed up when Flame was kidnapped as well. And now there is another strange occurrence near the monastery. It seems an unknown organization hopes to make the monastery its stage for something.
Do you believe that all these incidents are connected, Professor?
They must be. It's a Fire Emblem game. It has to be
It
connected.
is the logical conclusion, but I'm not so sure. It certainly appears
Support goes
that all
down.
of the
It's
events
just like,
surrounding the monastery are connected by a single thread. However, I think it's possible that it may just be a result of different motives overlapping. Remember,
Different
Professor,
motives overlapping, huh?
if you think of people as simply enemies or allies, it may be impossible to grasp the truth.
I just need an image of Quadruple J Ford. Just picture a Bartlett going, It's just the typical.
Much appreciated.
Just stroking his chin. It's like,
I think we can do it. Yes, let's do it.
And there we go.
Here's the...
Oh god, I completely picked the wrong thing. I need to change that. Anyways, though, everyone
will
getting
master
more and more, just better with their everything until I decide to, you know, reset the month and all that and make everything happen. But now we can actually, you know, do everything, even though it took forever. But hey, you can now get to exploring. But, you know, typical thing, we always start with her.
I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell. I am so sleepy and a bit... It is a struggle merely to stay conscious. Are you feeling the same? And yet, it feels familiar. As though pulled from a corner of my memory. From a time long ago. I simply cannot fathom it.
Huh. Simply cannot fathom it. Hey, selfless. Well, that's gonna be an indication of what may or may not come forward. You never know. Ooh, let's look at this still life picture. Very fond of art. Hello, Bernadetta.
Sorry, I've got a cold. Thanks.
Just Violet's face is like, gosh dang it, Bernadetta. Let's see though. I do. Dang it, I don't. Picture plant. I think you like those.
Wow, thank you so much.
She also likes the Venus flytrap, but we can't get that as a gift. Then again, how would you get a Venus flytrap in Garreg Mach? But then again, it's Garreg Mach, so they'll probably let freaking anything in here now I think about it. Anyways, Manuel, I'll talk to you in a bit. Gonna do some gardening, and well, because we left these things here for forever, they didn't sprout. But that's because, you know, do all the things we usually do. Talk to Manuel in a bit. Hold up. Someone's in the corner. Hey, Caspar. Blue flower seeds. Good.
Hey, Professor, did you see that my father came by during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? He left soon after, but I saw him talking to Edelgard first. I wonder what they could have to talk about. I guess that would make sense. He is the Minister of Military Affairs, after all. Still, though, I could have sworn those two didn't get along.
Why would they get along? Oh, yeah, I forgot. They, like, a few of those leaders, like, kick out or strip Edelgard's father of, like, all his, like, power and all that, really messing up stuff. Hey,
I'm
Eloise.
going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see. I didn't catch a single fish last month. But this month, oh, this month, I'm casting my line just as the captain taught me all those years ago. You're going with the captain to investigate Ramire Village soon, aren't you? It feels like so long ago that you two came here.
What was it, 5 months ago? Or actually, yeah, no, never mind. It actually does feel like a long time. What? Oh, hey, Ash, how's it going? Oh, nope, not the dog. I'm talking to Ash, not the dog.
I'm worried about Ramire. That affliction is a little too mysterious for my liking. I'm pretty sure it's not normal. Then what could it be?
Ash is a good, pure-hearted boy that needs to recruit in every single playthrough. Grab this, grab that. Up. Gatekeeper! I must talk to you.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, except that Tomas departed the monastery and has yet to return. He's been gone for periods of time before and has always returned, so I'm not too worried. Still, I wonder what in the world he's doing out there.
Good deal. Hey, Professor. How's it going? Making lots of coin? I'd love to catch up, but I'm super busy right now. Working. For money. You understand. Hey, how about...
Sorry about that. I got a call from my father. You know, just coming in, checking on us, you know, see how we're doing, you know, good thing. Parents do. Checking on your kids. Checking on your kids, checking on your family. You know, good thing. Always treat your family well. Anyways, though, I wasn't really paying attention to all that.
You know, Professor, the tournament fish, and the meal we indulged in after the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has been absolutely delectable. Every last bite of it.
Food really is the only thing you think about, huh?
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance?
Gosh dang, the shade that Felix is throwing.
You know, Professor,
God,
why...
it's ridiculous. Anyways, what quest? Participate in a mock battle with the soldiers' house for knowledge. Curious about your competence as a fighter. After all I'm saying, I don't need to test you, but alright, sure. Train with Fraldaria's soldiers. Alright, prepare to get curb stomped. It actually is quite ridiculous. Anyways, Dorothea, how you doing?
Congratulations on winning the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Did you get a special reward? I certainly feel like I earned a special reward.
Don't you, Professor? Oh, disappointing.
No option to flirt back. Even just make it unintentional flirting. Sure, what would you like? If you kept it like that, I think people will be fine with it. Ooh, DLC mission. Gimme.
Do you have
Gimme,
time
gimme.
for a request?
Being long rail. Almost too well to seriously. For instance, when teaching your students is wholly unacceptable. We will hear you defend your actions in the tournament. You've been summoned to the tournament. All you need to do is participate in the tournament yourself and win. Okay, that's gonna be easy given the fact that Violet is jacked as all crap. You know what? Here, you want to talk some crap? You know, here, win the proper wait, what?
Okay.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't sign up for that. If it was an actual tournament where we throw hands, yeah, equal rights, equal fights, everyone will get these fans, the Hammer of Justice, Unisex, all that jazz. Anyways, I thought that would be like an actual tournament. If they're actually like proper conduct, that's actually kind of different now that I think about it. Black Sand Steel, probably my favorite one because that leads to all the killer weapons, and we get absolutely nothing from this trip to the Holy Tomb. And it's completely random. Ooh, more quests. Tales of the Red Canyon, True Chivalry, and a Cursed Relic. We'll take care of the other side quests next time, because each paralogue can take up a whole video in and of itself. And I really don't want to show off each individual one every single time, but I might. I just be like, alright, yeah, you already know the setup, we might as well skip it. That's the thing. Alright, so let's go back up here. Talk to our students like we always do.
Ah, Professor! The Battle of the Eagle and Lion was such good fun, don't you think?
Ignatz, how long are you going to keep harping on about the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
You mean the time we
Come
just
on,
curb
let me
stomped
gush.
everyone?
Did you see how the house leaders came together after the battle? What an incredible thing to witness. Harmony, even after something so hard fought.
True. If they can keep playing nice, perhaps there will be peace in Fodlan after all.
Ha! It's a Fire Emblem game. There will hardly ever be peace until the end game. And even then, there's no guarantee of it.
The librarian is always out and about these days. And just when I had some questions about a book I'd borrowed. Ugh, now I'm so curious about where he's gone off to. He better come back soon.
It's none of your business, Annette. Whether something does, it's really not your business. It's like not even being rude. It's just like, oh yeah, it's not really any of your business what someone does in their free time and what they're going to do, unless it's like flat out, you know, illegal or broken.
Part of your class, Professor. I honestly cannot recall the last time I interacted with others on a daily basis like this. It reminds me of when I was a child. That was so very long ago now.
Aren't you a child, right? How long ago?
Oh, I mean very, 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 very long ago.
Anyways, online liaison, let's see. Umbral Steel, we need that, give me that. I believe we can use that to, like, fix the relics of... Ooh, Mithril, give me the Mithril, give me the Mithril, I want the Mithril. Mithril's good, I want the Mithril. Suspicious dice. Dimension the dice! Damn! I'll be in Moose, okay. Let's see. We already talked to everyone. Oh wow. Edelgard was in the dining hall. I guess we'll go to the dining hall next. I skipped it over, but anyways, Raphael, how you doing, man?
Hey, Professor. Can I get your advice on something? I just don't know what to do anymore. I used to think they were the best, but now I can't even stand looking at them. Good point, Professor. I think I need to see other meats right now. Then I can come back to fish when I'm good and ready.
I know that feeling when you eat the same food every single day. It just becomes bad. And then just go eat something else, because then it'll be better, and then your food will come back to you and being enjoyable.
Still, plan we must. After all, if we don't effectively force things to go our way, nothing will be achieved. How about you, Professor? Are you leading the life you envisioned for yourself?
Probably not. But, you can enjoy it. Why not?
Stronger than most.
Oh, was that it? Okay. Random talk.
When news reached us of the disturbance, ours was the first unit dispatched to Remire. We had renowned scholars and accomplished magic wielders with us. In all honesty, I was scared witless the entire time. For all we knew, it was an epidemic like the rumors suggested. And rumors aside, that place had an eerie air about it that chilled you right to the bone.
Do we got like a zombie movie epidemic in Fodlan? Actually, you know what? No, that'd be kind of cool. When's the last time we saw legit zombies? From what I know, what was it? What, Sacred Stones, where they had like a huge monster problem? If they bring back zombies in freaking Fire Emblem, but just make it to where it's like a sickness that can only be inflicted by very, very specific dark magic, like from the final boss level of that. Actually, no, now that I think about it, Risen are kind of zombies, somewhat, but they can retain sentience if you played the DLC and learned about that. I'm actually kind of curious now. Like, Risens are animated corpses, but they need the mask in order for it to work. They have to hurt. Ah, head hurts.
Your words are oddly persuasive, Professor, even if they're not exactly based on anything.
Byleth has that energy of a Giga Chad, therefore it will always have the power to sway anyone to its side through sheer power and charisma alone. It's just like oh my gosh, okay, I'm done, you know, kidding around and all that, mostly. You never know, though. It's just like, alright, yeah, alright, sure, fine, whatever, let's go. Hey, Dimitri, how you doing? Well. Not letting any psychopathic episodes going? What am I talking about? If you're not feeling well, I'd strongly recommend some rest. Okay, neat. Grab that. Crumpled love letter. I'm pretty sure that's from freaking Sylvain.
Is this about Remire? There are more villagers acting strangely today than yesterday. Knights have been dispatched, yet the underlying cause is as yet unclear. And the most anyone can do is stand back and watch. It is most distressing. Professor, what do you think about all this?
It's some kind of conspiracy.
Strengthen the guards. If you visit the village, Professor, please take care.
It's some kind of conspiracy. Everyone's out to get us.
Last month in peace. But no, another incident just had to arise, didn't it? If only this debacle had to do with crests, why, I'd have gone and dealt with it in an instant.
That's a pretty crappy thing to do. If only had to do with the thing, I was an expert in it, then I would go do it in an instant. That makes you a pretty crappy professor, all things considered, but anyways, Crestla. What? I just picked that up, so hold up. I'll go look back at that, and I'll probably put something like, what is this for, but... Okay, Hatterman...
Professor, I can offer nothing more than this.
Here.
But I do ask that you consider trading with me. I see.
Yeah, it's just an item. Hold up, let me see this. It has to be in our storehouse because it's like a special item. Crestological mysteries. Someone with a password. Okay, so it probably is just related to him, so I might as well. Hold up, let me see. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can give it to anyone else, like say Manuel, for example, so I guess I'll just give it to him, but we'll hold on to that for a bit. Oh hey, look. Let's see how this goes.
Of the 4 or 5 years since I started here, this is certainly the busiest.
It was 4. I've been here 5.
Ah, what's a year here or there? Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
As you were saying, it's been a busy year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing? If you do, we want it.
Want? No. We need it. Give it to me, not her.
Hey now. I'm the one who brought it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude.
Alright, they want a 2-tone whetstone. Okay.
I have a favor to ask.
Give it to Shamir, because I like Shamir more than I like Catherine. Hold up, got another thing coming through. Oh shit. Nah. Hold up.
How are you feeling, Professor? You look rather ill, if you don't mind my saying so. Are you sick? If so, I would urge you not to push yourself too hard. Take some rest. What is that supposed to mean? Never mind. If you're not feeling well, you should stop trying to walk it off and simply lie down.
Really?
Sorry about that. Got a call from one of my parents again. Just, you know, checking in, see if we have enough stuff to go through.
For the winter to come.
You know what they always
Stirring
do.
more than at any other time of the year. You were off for Ramire Village, isn't that right? Watch your step on that journey. May the goddess protect all of you.
I will take that into account, even though I have the tiny little goddess inside my head. Imagine, like, the sages and monks hearing all that crap. Like, you have what in your head?
What is it? I'm in the middle of my daily duties. I assume you know by now that the four saints are all-important figures in the teachings of Seros. Still, I have a particular fondness for Saint Sethlene. I have something to ask of you.
Collect information on missing students. You may find clues around the dormitory where the students reside. Anyways, yeah, we already got all that. Wait, how much did I have again? 1,038. I need to make more. Make that for the next playthrough, because I think it takes like, what, 5,000 or so to max out, like, all the, like, stats, so I need to make it like 100,000, whatever.
This is a place of mysteriousness. I have awareness of how much difference every part of the world is. In a place alike to this place, you can imagine the goddess of Fodlan truly existing. At times I miss those places in Bridget. At times, I am missing those places so painfully.
Homesickness. Happens to the best of us, and we hate it all the time. I literally could not spend the night at my next door neighbor's house when I was younger, because I got homesick. Yeah, that was very dumb now that I think about it. Hey, Mercedes.
Oh, goodness. Is something the matter, Professor? You look a little pale. Please be careful. It's so easy to catch a cold this time of year.
I mean, what month are we? 11th month. It's like basically November over here, so I guess, depending on where Fodlan is located, you could say it's probably like freezing.
You do not look well.
But you never know.
Are you sure you aren't coming down with a cold or some other ailment? Please, visit a doctor before your situation worsens. I suppose the infirmary is also an option. Though when I went there the other day, I was unable to receive medical guidance, as Professor Manuela was drunk and fast asleep on the floor.
Ha! Manuela, the drunken mess that everyone likes. Don't get me wrong, I do like her. What? Okay, secret messenger. This is like the third time we had a secret messenger quest. The first time was from the little kid, and the second time was to who? No, like the first time was to Cyril, and the second time was to Alois. So it's kind of like awkward, but whatever. Go here. Fast travel, because this video is already taking up enough time, and we still gotta listen to a bunch of other students and all that, and teachers. Missing student poster. Go talk to Sedith now. Just all the fast travel. I might just be doing the fast travel option now, but then again, you always take the scenic route because it looks so nice and pretty. But then again, I don't want to take the scenic route because it takes forever.
Well done.
Okay, there you go. All that stuff I really don't need. Here, we'll go to second floor, do all the things we need to do, and then I'll probably abuse the power of time travel to, you know, get even more powerful and, you know, make my students, like, learn freaking everything under the sun to make sure that they get everything.
Professor, do you ever wish you could return to your life as a mercenary? Is that so? I suppose you have become accustomed to your new line of work. This month's assignment will again take you outside of Garrickmach, to Ramire Village. It was in Ramire that you first met Alois and the rest of his order, was it not? Half a year has come and gone since then. How quickly time passes.
You talk a lot, don't you, Rhea? Anyways, though, we have a reverend lover. Can help the way of feeling of a high-class person. I shouldn't. Wow.
I appreciate.
You know the funny thing is, it always comes off as someone like Byleth doing it, and imagine just Byleth writing this with his unflinching blank stare to staring into your soul. Anyways, how's it going, you two?
Professor, Captain Gerald just told me. Remire Village is in a bad way, right?
The situation there is worrying, yes. But tell me, how was your vertigo?
Were you not feeling okay? You seem fine to me.
I hope you're not just saying that. We can't have you putting on a brave face, only to fall in battle.
That is very true. You can't just put on a brave face and say, "Oh yeah, I'm good," and then collapse in battle. It's a
The
horrible,
knights go
terrible
out from
thing.
Garrick Mach to take on all kinds of other duties. I'd sure like a job like that one day. Then again, I don't know. Serving Lady Rhea here is pretty good.
I don't like the serial, but I understand why you have your audience. It's just like, it's the same way that Catherine's annoying, even though Catherine's more likable because she's a
I wonder
woman.
how Remire
in the
Village
same
is
way that
faring.
Cyril.
Hopefully we're not dealing with some new epidemic. It wouldn't be unheard of. Almost 20 years ago, a terrible plague blazed through Fargus. It even hit the capital city, taking the queen consort's life. Or so I heard. The whole kingdom was in an uproar over that loss. The person who saved the kingdom wasn't a doctor, but a holy woman, the fair Lady Cornelia. After that, she was awarded the honor of being a mage in the service of the royal family. She sounds like an amazing woman, but she must be pretty old by now. But hey, maybe she's aged like a fine wine.
Well, you know, it's Fire Emblem, so there's a combination of yes and no. I mean, you look at characters like Makoto from Fates. She aged like fine wine, and she was, what, in her 40s, or I would say probably close to 50s, given the fact that even though she married late, Hinoka didn't accept her as her mother. And Hinoka must at least be close to 20, or something along those lines.
My life consists of wearing a groove in the floor between the library and the dining hall. Although I guess a real recluse wouldn't leave their room, eh? That would be me if you weren't my teacher. Locked away in my room, reading, napping, never to be seen. You know, I never see Bernadetta outside of class. I wonder what it is that she does in her room all day.
You never know. It's always interesting to see what people are like, oh, I never see you outside doing these things. Anyways, like, there's characters that age like fine wine in these games. And then other characters like who don't.
I hope it's nothing too
Like, you can look at someone like
After all, that's where
Other
we
Hilda
first met.
from, what was
I
it?
have valued memories of the place.
The genealogy of the Holy War? Evil Hilda. That's, well, you see her, look at her ardent heroes. And I know I just kind of ignored them. It's like, look at that ardent heroes. Oh no, she looking kind of good. But then again, that's just me. And then again, people might say I have low standards or anything like that. I don't know. Like, those are like the two. And then you have characters like Manuela who won't tell you her age, but I think if you get to her ending with Byleth in one of the routes, they say they have kids. Like when Byleth goes to protect or do his job, they say they have kids. So make of that what you will. Like, she's young enough to have kids, or at least they won't be impacted by any negative effects, because Down syndrome's a thing, but hey, whatever, you never know.
Good day, Professor. Well then, I should go.
Wow, the most riveting base conversation ever. It's actually kind of ridiculous how dumb that conversation is. Like, oh, hello, Professor. Well, I should go.
Is that not where you met Edelgard? If you had not been there, something terrible could have happened. Did one of the house leaders know that mercenaries were staying in Remire Village? I wonder. It will remain a mystery for now. All we can do at this point is speculate.
Huh. You never know. You can only speculate when it comes to these kind of things, but You know what? Let's go give Hannerman his stupid, like, almanac or whatever the hell he was talking about. Okay, sure. Toma, what? Oh, yeah, I forgot. You trade around crap for crap and get more crap to, Tome of Comely Saints. Someone who admires good-looking men may want this. What? Well, you go to... Ah, yes, Manuela. Go to Manuela. Of course Manuela likes good-looking men.
Wait a minute. What you've got there, isn't that... Please, could you let me have that? Here, I'll give you this in return. Fantastic! Thanks, Professor. You have no idea how happy this makes me.
Yeah, this stupid training side quest where you gotta trade this for this and this for that, this for this and this for that, this for this for this for those.
Two ways to do the same thing, but it's way deeper than that. Medicine is all about preventing infection and suppressing symptoms with, well, medicine. That's probably obvious, but magical healing is focused on closing up wounds faster, raising a body's vital energy, stuff like that.
Oh, so increasing a body's natural healing factor and closing up surface wounds, while, well, medicine is all for the internal stuff, which I guess makes sense. Alright, gotta go travel up to Cyril and give him his crap because we want this for this and this for that and this for those who give me those.
Professor, want to trade me what you're...
Yes,
Thanks,
here,
Professor.
gimme.
This
Glowing
is great.
stone. Don't care. Whatever. Go look for... Good lord. Like, I'm just running all over the place. Gimme. Open the doors. Go talk to Mercedes. Here.
Would you mind trading?
Here, yes, gimme.
Thank you so much.
Oh my
I'll be
gosh. I hate this cyclist of going here, go this, do that, do this. This is a fetch quest for padding.
Well, if it's not too much,
Yes,
thank
here.
you so much. I'll treasure it.
Good lord. It's like, what, am I gonna give it to every freaking student in the goddamn academy? That's what it feels like I'm doing. Here, this, that, beep, 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 bop, beep, beep, bop, bop. Ah! Ah. Oh my goodness, like the amount of crap they make you do in this game is actually kind of ridiculous. Like, sure, it's fun and interesting like the first time around, but then like, oh, finally! Two-toed whetstone. Alright, well, go give that to Catherine and them, but they also want me to do a tournament. And whatever tournament they have me participate in, I'm pretty sure I'm going to annihilate it, but let's go talk to Hubert and
Need
Monica.
something, Professor? I was just asking Monica here to be less demanding of Lady Edelgard's time.
Hey, it's not like I'm bothering her. Sorry for the ruckus, Professor. Please don't worry about it too much. Nothing to worry about here.
I wish you would worry about it a little more.
I wish you worry about it a little more. Oh, hey. I'll do my best.
This is my first time working with the Gerald, the legend known across the ages as the Blade Breaker. And I get to see him with my own eyes. That means I have to try my absolute hardest.
Yeah. Defend yourself. Okay. Sure. Because this is gonna be the easiest thing ever. This dude coming up in here. I challenged me! Oh shit. Dude brought a whole ass wyvern in here. Yeah, oh, okay. We got different schools of magic going on here.
As expected.
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter to Violet. Violet's just gonna come in here and wreck everybody's crap. Though I do believe this scales, given the fact that look at these guys doing damage to me. In comparison to what they were at in the Battle of Eagle, yeah, they're scaled to my level. Oh, hey, Sylvain, how's it going? Oh, wow. Ooh, wow, that actually did do a lot of damage. So, Violet's gonna need to heal. I'm actually just kind of like interested in this. This is actually kind of challenging. And the fact that you can lose here, it's actually kind of surprising. Like, you're locked to one thing and then... Oh, wow, that was it. Proper conduct. Oh, we get a brave sword too. I
You've
wasn't
done
even
me a
paying
great
attention.
service.
Can't believe we were so that professor was really friendship between teachers so real. Is it acceptable bonds? Yeah. Yeah, you freaking brat. Coming here trying to say that my bonds are inappropriate while I have an S support with my students already. What was I talking about? Yeah, final quest. Give it to Catherine or Shamir. We give it to Shamir because Goth Mommy is always more appropriate and more entertaining than the holy nun that's really
You brought
obsessed
it,
with the
Professor?
Archbishop.
Hand it over and I'll make it worth your while.
How? You can't even afford your own drinks. Give it here. You won't regret it.
Excuse me? I asked first. Why don't we let the professor decide?
There's a comic based on this if you want to go watch it. I'm not going to link it in the description because I will get blocked and probably banned off YouTube if I did. Anyways, here you go, Shamir.
Her? What a letdown.
You made the right choice. Here's your reward. I'll let you borrow it later, Catherine, if you quit sulking. Thanks.